See, she's already having a good time. She didn't get to have fun with us last time, so here it is. Seems a little weird to me to have a barbecue immediately upon arrival, but whatever. No, that ain't weird. The fuck you mean? That you gotta. I mean, you could save it for later, but fuck that. Jesus. She's got that appetite of Haru. Are all dragons like this, by the way? Firstly, we can't help it, because letting Iris have the time of her life is basically the plan here. Plus, I get to eat some meat. Ah, yes. Something we never get to eat. How is it, Iris? The meat's good, right? See, she's all happy. Stick? What? Stick? Very possible. Hooray! You're very welcome. She's so close. Not now, and her breasts are totally ramming me. I don't... The way he said that. Haru's just like, it's making me fucking sick. I'm sick of this. I feel like this harem is gonna be very, I don't know. It's gonna be that thing where they all want me, but like, you know, nobody gets along. Or they live in, like, a uneasy truce, you know? I liked the that much. That means she's okay with doing it every now and then. See, Suzuka's alright though. Like, I think I can feel waves of stress coming from that direction. Tug! Technically, I'm with everybody here. I'm sorry? Oh no, it's the mountain of shaved ice again. Oh, dessert! I'll have some too. Yeah, we smashed the shit out of those too. A never-ending barrage of desserts, huh? Anyway, this is the kind of day today will be. Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm a man who keeps his promises. Within reason. Just what I was waiting to hear. I'll cook some more up. See, this isn't fair. The original wives are just glaring at me. They're glaring. Wait, wasn't that supposed to be what kind of day this is? Yeah, it is, but that doesn't mean they're supposed to like it. Eating meat under the clear blue skies? Come on. Oh my god. Eating all sorts of things like watermelons and shaved ice. She just is devouring the... Oh, hey! She actually is wearing a swimsuit. Even though, like, it's really not that much different than your normal outfit aside from the loss of some frills. Though you still have them. See, like... Maybe there's no point in saying it about a dragon, but no matter how much they eat, their bellies never round out. It's a mystery. Well, how does that, you know, it's just... Right? Also, it looks good on you. He said that very, you know. Suzuka's helping out at the beach house, and Haru's probably gorging herself there. Even without worrying about anyone listening in, I'm still a little embarrassed to say things like that. See, I knew it. Very much so, yes. Now how I would, not how I would have put it, but, Mischievously, Iris draws up to me and takes my arm.
タケルっていろんな女をはべらせてるくせに意外と純情なとこあんのね。
I just get embarrassed saying certain things. They don't wait on me. In fact, mentally, I'm the one serving them.
気持ちの上ではってこと？
Well, at the moment, yeah.
それにしては私にあんまり心をくれてない気がするんだけど。
What do you mean?
悪い男ね、タケルって。
Only sometimes. Disillusioned now?
したって言ったら。
Oh, Jesus. She brings her face close enough for our nose to touches and gazes into my eyes. I stare straight back at her. I'd have to say sorry and get you to forgive me.
私のこと手放したくないんだ。
It's more like, I don't really want to treat you as like an object or anything, you know.
ねえ、タケルは私のどこが好きなの？
As always, she doesn't listen to me, and now she hits me with that question that most men hate. True. True,
分
though.
かってるけどね。顔でしょ。
Don't ask these questions of us. We're big, stupid men. What the fuck you looking for? We don't know. If we like you, we like you. Alright? Whoa.
私はドラゴンの中でも美人で有名だし、あとほら、にじみ出る高貴さとかあげたらキリがないかもね。
Funnily enough, I think the most attractive of my dragon wives is Suzuka, to be honest, and she's not even really a dragon. But I'm not saying you're not Oh God,
おっ
what?
ぱいも？
Oh, don't fondle your own boobs. What are you doing? Stop it. That kind of excited me a little bit.
他はいっぱい私のこと褒めたたいて、私のこといい気分にしてよ。
The tum tum. Whoop. Well, I suppose I don't hate that princess side of you.
なんで難しい顔してんの？
I was just thinking I might be the sort of person who can come to love someone just because they're a dragon. This is his thing. This is his true fetish.
何それ？誰でもいいの？
As long as they're a dragon.
困った？
Look, it's like me with snake girls, alright? Shut up! No, I'm just kidding around. I couldn't deny it that strongly. It might be that I'm the kind of man who could love even 100 dragons if they came along. That's what we're working on that fucking harem, dude.
浮気者！
Yeah, it's not the first time we've been called that. I'm sorry! I wonder why, though. My meeting with Haru? No. I think that did spark it, though. Maybe I've been like this ever since my first encounter with the species itself. Yeah, which was Haru. Yeah, I bet I just love dragons. Dude, he's just really into... I mean, hey, they look so hardened and super strong, but you know what? When you actually talk to them, they're pretty good people. Some of them are carefree, and others are cute. That goes for you too, Iris. Sure, maybe the foundation of that idea is just because Haru was like that when I first met her. Yes. And okay, still is. She's still cute. She's just more like us now, which is not maybe the best. Everyone says you're kind. Having been with you, I agree. When all's said and done, they end up being just like humans. It's all just a fun time, including those little discoveries. I want to get along with you better, Iris, and I want you to learn more about me and the world of humans. She felt that. It's true. Ever since dragons arrived on Earth, I've been having a hell of a fun time. If there's even more variety, then I want to know them too. Just like I got to know you, and I'm not talking about the excitement, this hobby, I guess. It's a hobby now. I'm feeling a lot of stuff right now, and I have had the vague impression that maybe beyond that, all that is a new era. He is going off on a crazy tangent. I think I've started thinking, a little at a time, that it's my responsibility, since I was able to have such a special relationship with Haru, because it wasn't anyone else. It was me. Sorry, I know that's not really much of an answer.
なんか丸め込まれそうになっちゃってたけど、タケルが浮気性なのは変わらないし。
Damn, almost there. Can't argue with that. He really can't. He can't say a goddamn thing about it.
確かにじゃないの。
No, he can't, because he technically is. Suddenly, she grabs my shoulders and gets on the tips of her toes. Oh, Dad? She got up in that. Oh, god damn it.
私は人間なんかどうでもいい。タケルに興味が湧いたし、タケルだけ私のものにしたいの。
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna belong to all the dragons. Well, beyond that interest, I mean... Wait, didn't I just hear something? Haru's just fucking creeping around the fucking corner, even though I thought she was just gorging herself at the beach house.
タケルが私を幸せにしたくて、私のこと好きなら、答えが出てるでしょ。100匹愛するとかそんなの許さないから。
I don't really think that... I feel like you were a lot calmer at the start.
気が変わったの。
Oh.
黙って見てれば調子に乗って、チューまでするとか。いつまでもタケルさんを独り占めにはさせません。
If there's one reason you can't have me all to yourself, Iris, is this woman right here. She was the first to stake her claim, and she ain't gonna let that go. Well, Suzuka was actually the first to stake her claim, but you know.
やる気?
Oh no, please. Stop. Let's not have the world split in half, okay? God damn it.
で、結局は喧嘩になったってわけ?
Wait, did they? Just look at this welt. They dragged me into it. Oh no, I got my ass beat. Why?
死ななくてよかった。
I know. Sango is the calm wife. Both of them left me and went off alone anyways. Oh, so they beat my ass inadvertently and then left. We came to the beach hoping to make friends, but it's changed nothing at all. This isn't good. Is this good for nothing starting to see his limits?
どんな社会的地位があれば、ドラゴンの王様だの、お姫様だの、何人も嫁扱いできるのかって話にもなっちゃうけど。
You need to be like ultra super like emperor man. I don't know. Wives, mentally speaking, I'm the one doing everything for them.
黙れ。
Mentally speaking, he says, pounding.
誰かに好きでいてもらうと嬉しい。
Oh, Sango's just... Yeah?
タケルがドラゴン全部ひっくるめて好きって言ってくれたの。
Oh, Sango's... She's okay with all of us. It's just like, I'm just glad you love all of us.
サンゴ多分最初から心では気づいてた。だからタケルのことが好きなのかも。
Well, that's
ごほん
not...
ごほん大丈夫。イリスにも多分ハルにも伝わってる。
I mean... Sango nods, then suddenly points outside the beach house. What is that? What?
何？二人で話したいことって。
Oh shit, they're gonna hash this out.
タケルに邪魔されないようにこっそり決着でもつけようっていうの？
I felt the disturbance in the force.
タケルさんは私の夫です。初めてあなたに出会った時もそう言いました。
Oh shit.
まあそれが分かってて割り込んできたあなたにはちょっとだいぶムカムカはしてますけど。
To be fair, she really did. Like, she's just been trying to squeeze her way in and, you know, just stake her claim, like say that we are hers when, you know, we weren't that originally.
それ以上に気になってます。
Hmm?
あなたはタケルさんの何が好きなんですか？
Oh, you asked the same hard question.
さっきあなたはタケルさんに同じこと聞いてましたけど。
Damn, Haru.
ちょっとした気まぐれならいいです。逆にものすごい動機があって好きならそれはそれでいいです。私と一緒ってことですから。ただ私はタケルさんのそばを絶対に離れないので、私をどこかにやるのは無理ですよ。
Damn, Haru is laying down the law right now.
なるほど。牽制ね。
What?
お互いが知っとかないといけないことを話したいんです。
It's like, you ain't gonna get rid of me, you ain't gonna get rid of nobody else, alright? We're all here. It is what it is.
その前にさ、なら春はタケルのどんなところが好きなの？
Stop throwing this hard question all
全
around.
部です。
And she does the cop-out answer. Classic.
私たちが人を好きになること、その一生を見守るというのはそういうことなんですよ。
なんだろう、この敗北感。そんなに好きになっちゃったんなら、もう負けってことね。
はい。なので、これはただの質問です。
Just yes.
あなたのことをぶちのめしたりしたら、タケルさんにがっかりされちゃうので。
True.
天の姫ともあろうものが。
いいんですよ、肩書きなんて。私がドラゴンであることすら関係ないです。でもタケルさんがドラゴンを好きでドラゴンを肯定してくれていることはそれとは別で嬉しいです。
The love for dragons is strong.
それでさっきの質問ですけど、
ああ、タケルの何が好きかだっけ？さーてね。
That's the more realistic answer.
ちょっと
Who knows? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody does.
だって私が好きなんじゃなくて、タケルが私のこと好きなんだもん。
I mean, I'm
私のこと手放したくないって言ってたし。ね、タケル。
Hey, don't they notice us after all? Of course they did. They're ultra powerful dragons.
こっちは終わったとこ。今日は私にずーっと付き合うって約束だったよね。
God damn it. Yeah, I know. I'd almost think she was embarrassed the way she deflected that. Maybe there was something else she found it too hard to tell Haru.
真面目な話だったのに。
Sorry, I'll go back and thanks. I said in a low voice, unconsciously hoping their dragon ears that pick up everything wouldn't hear.
春はいいの。それよりほら、早く。
All right already. God damn it. Oh, it's nighttime now in the swimsuit. As we're walking side by side, the sun starts to sink below the horizon, and a pleasant silence returns to the seashore. I'm the one who brought her, and now I'm not saying anything. Well, sometimes maybe you don't need to say anything. Maybe it's just a nice leisurely stroll down the beach. She sighed at the exact same time I was about to give it my all and start a conversation with her. Well, god damn it.
さっきからずっと考えてたの。私はどうしてこの人間のことがこんなに気になってるんだろうって。
She's been thinking about the question.
全然出てこない。
I mean, can't you?
いろいろあんのよ。タケルはほら、ちょっと生意気なの含めて可愛いし、いいとこあるし。
I mean, the way I see it, that question's just hard to answer because sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you're just attracted to, like, you know, you love somebody because you love them and you just can't explain it, but you just do. You know?
でも、そういうの言葉にしちゃったら、かえって私の中では違うものになっちゃう気がするの。春は全部だって。
She did, didn't she?
あれ言えちゃうのずるい気がする。
It is. It's very much is.
それって 春が私よりちょっとだけタケルと付き合いが長いからってだけのことじゃないの？うん、きっとそう。
Yeah, sure. If you're convinced, then there's nothing for me to say.
決めた。
Oh no.
っていうか、最初からそうするつもりでここにいたんだっけ？最初に戻ってきただけかも。
Iris, now wearing her usual comfortable expression, starts poking me in the upper arm.
タケルの好きなとこ、これからいっぱい見つけてあげる。春よりもっと自信満々で好きって言えるくらい。
I don't know, man. Haru loves me an awful lot.
今までよりもっと近くで見ててあげるね。
Yeah, it does sort of seem like she just went back to what she was like before this. But I think going through the whole process to get back there was really meaningful. I'll have to make sure you actually find something then. I have to make sure I'm not a piece of shit so you find something to love me for. I need to get a little more... Even with the mood right now, I don't want to say the word serious.
今一個見つけちゃった。タケルのそういう自然なとこ好き。タケルはもしかしたらちょっとだけドラゴンの感じ方に近いのかもね。
Maybe that helps with my attraction to dragons. How you feel things?
そう。あるがままなるようにって。
Well, I mean...
ドラマルみたいに人間臭く染まっちゃうドラゴンもいるんだから、ドラゴンに寄っちゃう人間もいるってことなのかな。
It's Dorami, you know. She's been seen straight through.
調子出てきた。私、もっとたくさんタケルのいいとこ見つけるか
Oh,
ら。
cool. I'm fully prepared. Please tell me more about how you love
言
me.
ったわね。
Iris laughs, then wraps her arms around my chest.
うん、
Oh, that?
もう一回。うん。
More kisses. This is just one of those situations where all you could do is kiss. But we have so much planned for tonight. We're still gonna have to barbecue with everyone and the sparklers. We're doing more barbecue.
花火楽しみ。
We're gonna do barbecue and the sparklers at the same time. Contrary to her words, though, Iris presses herself against me and then glances over to a rocky area to draw my attention. God damn it.
でもね、今一番したいのは違うこと。私のこと好きなら当ててみて。
I mean, I don't know what you could mean. I don't know what you're suggesting here. Probably the same thing I'm thinking anyway. Oh, die.
正解。
We don't need to say a damn thing. Just to make sure, I glance around and seeing that nobody's there, I kiss her again.
行こう。
Hello. I was prepared for it, but after going back, what awaited me was an all-out bashing of my character with stuff like, you're biased and you treat people differently. Wow! Why am I being attacked all the time? Still, this is the path I've chosen for myself.
サンゴ見てこれ。シュワシュワ言ってる。
I always get the short end of the stick, while also not at the same time. It's very strange.
なんでそんな慈しむような目でイリスさんやサンゴさんを見てるんですか？
Oh god. I do it for more than just them.
調子いいんだから。
Listen, it's their game, okay? I get to do this until the next game where they're probably not gonna get as much attention because we got the new girl to look forward to. Jesus! It just gets real meta. Maybe it's grandiose, and maybe it's too big for me to hold on to. However, I've made up my mind.
タケル、こっち来て。一緒に花火しよう。
If they need me, then I'll be the dragon sprig of mistletoe in this world. That's a lot of dragons.
バカもん宮本お前こらボケ。何回同じこと言われたらわかるんだ。
Oh no. Why? What am I doing? I'm sorry.
ニートをやってたようなやつはダメだな。逃げ癖ついてんだよ。こら。
Wow. Please stop putting pressure on me. I'm gonna throw up. Why is it all smoky in here?
弱音を吐くなゴミが商品売ってくるかさっさとしね
Yeah, I'm not. We're quitting today. But it's just a pillow. How am I supposed to sell it for 10,000 yen? Huh?
マイナス4出てんだよほら売ってこい給料いらねえのか
$100 for a pillow? That better be the best damn pillow I've ever had in my life. No! Is he dreaming this? Okay, yeah. That's why it was all hazy. I thought just like, I don't know, like for some reason, like the manager's office was just very smoky or something. I don't know. What? Oh, the night terrors. My worst dream ever. Working. A dream. Oh man, that was one hell of a way to wake up. I keep having dreams like this lately. Maybe my unconsciousness is... What, your unconsciousness? You mean your subconscious? Conscience? Is telling me something's going to change soon.
起きたかなタケル、ご飯できたよ。
And it doesn't appear she's in the apron. It must be due to yet another recent change in the environment around me.
はい、タケルの分。
Thank God. That means I don't have to censor your entire body. See, I don't have to censor the swimsuit, but I gotta censor the naked apron. It is what it is. Testing me first thing in the morning, are you? Well, just watch. I won't even leave a crumb.
サンゴもお手伝いした。
Oh, well, you're a good girl, Sango. When I moved to the dining table, the two dragon waifus immediately flanked me. What did you make, Sango? Oh, are you even listening?
おはようがまだだったから。
You're right.
忘れてた。私も。
He called these two waifus, but not Suzuka and Haru. This new rule brought into my own house has turned into a regular morning thing, so I'm starting to accept it as more natural, unless it just happens. Excuse me, though I was pretty surprised at first. Oh no. It was the day after we came back from the beach, wasn't it? Right about this time.
来た
We're moving in. I heard pounding on the door and went out to beat the shit out of whatever trespassers were there, but it was these two. Wait a minute, doesn't the sign say no dragons allowed except for me, Haru? Why though?
なんでって、ここで暮らすからに決まってるじゃん。
This is like 2 extra people for my little shit shack. What is this? This is not a good idea. Was this, something we discussed?
はあタケル、私のこともこれからは嫁だからって言ったでしょ家族は一緒に住む。
She's not wrong. Right? That view at least is proper and correct.
正しいじゃないです
Haru's like, do you see the fucking sign?
あ、出た。
認めませんここはススカもちょっぴり遠慮してるタケルさんと私だけのハイノスなんですよ
To be fair, I feel like she holds rank because she bails us out all the time. She's childhood friend. She's, you know.
そこのところはこっちもちょっとは気にしてるって。
ちょっとじゃダメですお帰りください
Wow, go on, get.
やだ。
Wow, even Sango's being defiant.
嫌だって言われちゃうと
You can't be mean or like mad at Sango anyway. Like, there's no way.
お互いのあれプライベートみたいなのは尊重したいってことでしょ
There will be no privacy in this house.
私とサンゴはあっちの広いとこ使うから。
I have a big space? That's the dojo. Oh, and they're gonna... Okay. I thought it was like inside the shit shack.
使ってないんでしょ
What do you mean? Okay, no, not really.
門下生がいませんからね
I guess that makes sense that they would use that too.
本当はマンションの方が快適なんだけど、タケルがここにこだわるならしょうがないしね。
Well,
みんなで住めばきっと楽しい
Haru,
ってことだから、これからよろしく。
you know what? And that's what happened. It's finally happening, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure where they got this rice from either. Oh, hey. Damn, Sango getting down on that food.
私ってば何やらせても完璧だからちょっとタケルのこと困らせちゃうかも。こんなできる女が嫁だなんて夢かよ。みたいな。
Oh my god. With these three eating non-stop all day starting in the morning, there's no way our finances are gonna hold out. Okay, they can probably still get their shit from Dorami. It's fine.
ちょっと聞いてる？照れるか何かしてくれないと面白くないんだけど。
I'm thinking about the circumstances. Employment? No. No, that's my final line of defense. Yup.
就職って何？
I ain't working a labyrinth without an exit. True! Oh, that's too real. All modern people have to struggle on this path eventually.
真面目な顔して何言ってんの？あんたは。
The one that makes me not need to work. Thank you, Suzuka. Ah, Suzuka!
おはよう、イリスちゃん、サンゴちゃん。
持ってきた？
It?
これ、約束の。
Is it more manga? Without even wishing me a good morning, Suzuka sits down next to Sango and puts the paper bag down.
私が知らないところで鈴鹿とサンゴが仲良くなってる。
Did that happen so quick? They really are compatible. They've always had a lot in common. Bet it's manga.
これ、朝ごはん？すんごいボリューム。骨付きの唐揚げとかあるじゃん。
Yeah, eat up. Unlike Haru, she doesn't make a big fuss when these two are near me. Whenever Haru is here, she makes an enormous fuss. So this kind of calm is actually kind of scary. Well, Haru's asleep, so...
鈴鹿は今日も大学？
Why is her name in... you know what? I think it's supposed to say Suzuka, but...
そうそう。終わったらまたうちにおいで。こないだって？
Oh, fuck, I clicked. Uh-uh.
内緒だもんね。
Alright.
うん。
Mysterious.
またこちらにいらっしゃったんですか？イリス様、サンゴ様。
Jesus. One after another, please kill me.
お願いしておりました。いくつかのことも保留になっておりますし、このままでは私の計画ではなくご意向が人間どもに届く機会を一し。
Uh-huh.
今度。
Next time. Ew. Don't say it like that. It's gross. You're gross.
頭から丸かじりにして珍味を試してやろうか、人間風情が。
I can assure you, I probably don't taste very good.
それ、タケルが私のお気に入りなの知っててわざと言ってんの？お前って命知らずなんだ。
She just says things sometimes, you know.
イラつかないで、イリス。今のはドラミのお茶目な冗談。
I don't know. I think she actually would eat me if I pissed her off enough.
なんだ、私そういうのまだあんまわかんないから。でございます。はい。宮本には友情と親しみを感じておりますし。
While slapping our back, we're like, ow, ow, ow! You need a bucket for all that sweat? Just like that, I'm being unexpectedly accepted and protected. In a way, that's making it even harder for me to get into the zone where I'm allowed to take it easy and do nothing but eat and sleep.
私がいない間に。
You were asleep. You were literally on the floor dead. Don't worry. There's still some left.
そういう問題じゃありません。どうして私のことを起こしてくれないんですか？
Because you kick up a fuss.
起こしたし。
We did. It does still make me think a little about what's going to happen from here on
タ
out.
ケルさんもタケルさん。おっといけませんね。正妻としての余裕というものをこれからは見せていかないと。
She's like, I need to be top wife. You can get a glimpse, even from Haru, of how everyone's trying to accept the present state of affairs. A family of 4. No, 5. You like glance over at Suzuka. And eventually, from those 5 will come 8 children, and then 12, and 15, 16. Oh, my life is ruined. Well, that's a problem for future Takeru. That's what I always say when I'm like, that's a problem for future Scott. For now, though, let's have a great time.
なんでかわかんないけど、そのつぶやきに何かしら突っ込み入れておきたい気分。
今日はご飯食べたらどうする？
More breakfast.
聞いて、タケルのバカが大事なことを簡単に済ませた予感があるの。
Oh, it's not assumptions. Let's see. I could go out for more food or take a walk through the neighborhood looking for business opportunities.
それってカブトムシのバイバイとか？
私はプールがいいです。今日も暑くなりそうなので。
What pool are you even talking about?
それよか私あそこ行ってみたいんだけど、江戸。
What? Wait, how?
知らないけどテレビで見たから近くでしょ。人間が着物着て歩いててベランメイって言ってた。
Oh my god, no, that's definitely Edo. Just, you know, a lively castle town.
いいでしょ、行こう。イリスさんは地球に帰ってくるタイミングを300年くらい間違えたかもね。
Yeah, just a little bit.
外は暑い。リリーさんはアクティブすぎなんです。もっとタケルさんの基本スタンスを学んでください。
Be lazy? Whoa, wait a minute. I can step up to the plate when I need to.
ザリガニ捕まえたり？
Yeah! I'll do even more than that. I'll do that eventually, sure, but it's still the height of summer and it feels like the asphalt's gonna melt. Humans rest in summer. For today, I'll just hang around while the sun is up and think about this once it cools off.
いつもと同じ。
Same as
い
always.
いことじゃないですか。
Exactly. The summer's still just getting started after all. God damn it. Oh, I thought it would be like, you've unlocked extra diddly, but it didn't do that at all. Well, there it is. Now, we're living with 2 more dragon wives. It's a big fucking family, that's for damn sure. So, you know what? I'll just say Suzuka lives with us too, even though she lives literally right next to us. It is what it is, okay? I don't know. These games are enjoyable to me, just cause everyone's just silly. But yeah, so I guess that opens up for the next game, where rather than 2 more dragon wives, I think we acquire 1 more. We'll see who that is or how she acts or whatever. But for now, I gotta ask, who if you had to pick 1 dragon wife right now out of these 4, who would it be? For me, I think honestly, I would probably pick, I think the top pick, like, objectively or subjectively, whichever objectively you want, it's probably Suzuka. Like, she's saved our ass more than once. She's a childhood friend. She gets us out of, she takes care of us. Whenever we need some everything. But I think I would definitely either choose Suzuka, or honestly, I probably maybe aside from her, probably Haru. I don't know. I think Haru, while as useless as as we are, like, she's got that certain charm to her. Not that the others don't. I just think she's adorable. But Sango and Iris, they're both great too. I did think it was strange that, like, Iris went from tsundere to not in a matter of like 5 minutes. It was insane. But then she like went and became like this super affectionate, sweet thing that just happened so fast. And then Sango, like, she's probably the most stable of our wives. All things, you know what I mean? But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought, and answer my question as well. What did you think of the game? I enjoyed myself. And next time we will start Slobbish Dragon Princess number 3, which is the most recent one that has come out and came out not too long ago. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys next time on the next exciting episode of Slobbish Dragon Princess 3. It's gonna be Slobbish Dragon Princess 3 Dancing All Night, because this one was Slobbish Dragon Princess 2 Electric Boogaloo. I'm fucking stupid.